Bills, and a moment ago they entered to the delight of this sold-out crowd. They're set for football as their Bills will do battle with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. And we are underway in Buffalo. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick, and he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Back to the air, Wilson after the pick six. Rolling to his right. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The veteran Mario Addison in there to drop him for a loss.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry of the game for Zach Moss. Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35.
The ball carrier.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd.
Now Allen going to give it to Moss. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. There was a little space there, yes, but that was a well-executed run by the rookie.
It was, and he wasn't one of the higher-rated rookie running backs coming out. He's probably on the next tier. But let me tell you something. If he becomes more consistent and continues to have that drive to be one of the best, we'll see more of that in the future.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Singletary here running out of the gun. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive.
A
nice gain of 21 yards.
That's another Bills 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Here's Moss. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. And the ball Ball situated at the 9. Second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the Seahawks 9-yard line.
Second down and goal. Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Allen on target there to Stephon Diggs. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation with them prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. The Bills say they have it, and they do.
Recovered by the Bills.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of a defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
Back to the air on second down. It's Allen into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44, and they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Wilson, the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 46. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson, and he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Here's Carson.
2nd and 4.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48.
The Bills bring out a couple of extra defensive backs to defend this 3rd down play.
Yeah, they're going dime. He'll find Metcalf. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Airing it out for Olsen. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Greg Olsen, 49 yards. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out.
It got his man complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one goes for 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
To throw, it's Allen. Flushed out right. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Stephon Diggs with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bills will extend their lead. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. Throwing now is Allen. Dancing to his left. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
On first down, Carson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
They run it with Carson. And he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
On the play. First down, Seattle.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Being chased out left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
Give him 30 yards there. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Allen's throw is complete, and he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
Complete to Devin.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. His throw caught at about the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Allen on target there to Stephon Diggs. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And nowhere to go. He only makes it to the 5.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
That's complete. It's Carson out of the backfield. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Left side complete to Lockett. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Tyler Lockett, 43 yards. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in a second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return.
Seahawks 12.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Isaiah McKenzie now on the return. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Throwing on first down is Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, Defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Dawson Knox, incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. After the interception, here's Wilson. And this a quick slant to Lockett. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Wilson connects with Tyler Lockett. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit.
Terrific. Touchdown. I know we've got a game now.
Yeah, I think anytime you go into the second half down just 1 or 2 scores, you feel not where you want to be, but in a pretty good spot.
And I think for most teams, when they go into the half in this situation, it's not a lot of adjusting going on. It's much more, all right, guys, let's just play a little bit better than we did in the first half.
Oh, a mistake there. The kickoff out of bounds.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. A final shot before half for Allen. He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
For Seattle.
Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. And all the way down to the 40-yard line.
Buffalo Bills.
A big play here for the Bills. 44 yards. They'll run on 1st down with Moss. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll run here with Moss. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
They got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you're trying to throw quick hitters, quick slants, you know, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And he returns this to the 22.
The Seahawks take over 1st down.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And Charles, they trail by a couple of scores, but if they could put a good drive together here, it'd go a long way toward getting them back in this football game.
And if you're looking at a checklist of things that they need to do in the second half, Job number one was getting a stop, wasn't it? So big check right there. Now they want to see if they're
weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. David Moore, 78 yards. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. We were just saying off-air during halftime, could they mount a comeback, and how would it start? Well, it started in a hurry.
Yeah, they have to get back into the game, right? So if you're going to do that, you think to yourself, we need points right here on the opening drive. But even in their best game plan, did they expect it to be a one-play drive and put the points on the board? Probably not.
No, probably not, but they got it in a big way.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
A big play here for Buffalo. 41 yards.
The 44-yard line.
Buying time to his left. That's complete to Moss out of the backfield. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
First and 10.
Now Allen.
22-yard line.
Eluding the pressure right. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Here's second and a yard. They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Bills will extend their lead.
Well, they were backed up on 3rd and goal, and when you saw him starting to scramble, my thought process was he'll get what he can and maybe get out of bounds. But he got a little bit greedy there. And in this case, greed was good as he got into the end zone.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
He lets it fly from Lockett, and that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 35. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own.
They'll start on the ground with Moss. And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3.
Brought down at his own 6-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd and 7, Allen. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
John Brown.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Allen to throw it. Flush to his right. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Flushed out right. And that's complete to Zach Moss out of the backfield. After all that, they only wind up with a yard. It's 2nd down. Now a run with Moss. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26.
Moss, the ball
The
carrier.
Bills on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Brings up third.
Allen now looks to throw, escaping the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. And he's able to find Diggs. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
Every play is supposed to get a player's best effort,
10 at the
but on 4th down, that really increases the stakes, doesn't it? What about that catch?
Heck of an effort picking up the first.
And now that team has to be motivated going forward. They just saw a great effort there. They want to make sure it pays off.
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun, Allen. And his throw here's incomplete. The intended target there was Gabriel Davis, and it's 3rd and short. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. From the gun, Allen eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 38-yard line. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
They read zone coverage there and thought there was some space to send their guy right into the middle on a slant, hoping he would get lost. Instead, they read it quite well and closed quickly.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Allen sliding out of the pocket. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside